Today, we're going to discuss 3 of the best natural supplements you should consider incorporating into your routine to support optimal health.
Supplements are the real deal because they were originally designed to help the body top off with what it actually needs. Supplements can be really important, particularly for people who have difficulty getting a lot of some nutrients, their foods.
Dr. William Li is a physician, scientist, and author with a passion for exploring how natural foods and supplements can support our body's innate ability to heal. Dr. Li's groundbreaking work emphasizes how food can act as medicine, supported by his best-selling book Eat to Beat Disease. Dr. Li inspires individuals to harness science-based nutrition for optimal health and longevity.
I always tell people, if you have a choice of getting it from the whole food will tend to have a lot of other stuff that's good for you. If you eat whole plant-based foods, for example, you get the fiber, you get the polyphenols, you get a lot of other chemical substances, you get the natural peptides that are found in foods, that if you got a pure supplement, you might get the 1 molecule or 2 molecules that it's been created for, like a vitamin C supplement. If you want to top off your vitamin C, it's pure vitamin C. You're going to get a lot of it if you take a vitamin. But if you had citrus, you're going to get all of that flavor. You're going to get a different kind of flavor. You do get sugar, you get fiber, you get the limonene and all these other hesperidin, all these other bioactives that you can't get from a regular supplement alone. That said,
1. Vitamin D. First on the list is vitamin D, often called the sunshine vitamin. It's incredibly important for keeping your bones strong, supporting your immune system, and even helping regulate your mood. Unfortunately, many people don't get enough of it, especially if you live in northern areas or spend most of your time indoors. But here's the good news: a simple daily vitamin D supplement can make all the difference in maintaining healthy levels.
I do take vitamin D supplements. Vitamin D, very important. Good for your immune system. It's cancer fighting. Many people are not outdoors as much, wind up actually not getting enough sunshine. People in the northern hemisphere, for example, or people who are in the northeast, northern climates, colder climates, wearing clothing a lot of the year, like shirts and long sleeves. Vitamin D is good for you because you build your immunity. And we found, by the way, during the pandemic, that people who got sick faster earlier on in the beginning of the pandemic, many of them were short on their vitamin D.
Let's dive into the 2 forms of vitamin D, D2 and D3, and why they're essential for your health. One of vitamin D's superpowers is helping your body absorb calcium and phosphorus, which are key to building strong bones and maintaining bone density. Paired with calcium, vitamin D can even help protect against osteoporosis. Now, let's talk about vitamin D2, also known as ergocalciferol. It comes from fungi, mushrooms, and yeasts and is created when a compound called ergosterol is exposed to UV light. You'll often find vitamin D2 in fortified foods like plant-based milks, cereals, and even orange juice.
Another example of a supplement I think is really worth taking is probably vitamin D3. Okay, vitamin D. For those of us who live in the northern hemisphere where we don't have as much sun all the time, all year round, and where it's cold, so we're indoors a lot and not always outdoors under the sunshine. So I'm not talking Costa del Sol. I'm not talking about South Africa, or Australia. I'm talking about, England, Northern Europe, North America, sort of the northeastern side. Okay. We don't get as much sunlight. And even if we do go outside, because it's cold, we wear a lot of clothes. And so our skin tends to be covered up. And so vitamin D is made by our skin when sunlight actually hits it. And so we tend to be vitamin D deficient. So here's an example of where you can eat foods like mushrooms that can have vitamin D, for example. And by the way, I don't know, this is a little tidbit for you. I just told you that human skin with ultraviolet radiation from the sun will make more vitamin D. But did you know that if you took just a plain old lowly white button mushroom that contains some vitamin D, if you were to, before you eat it, when you buy it, if you slice it pretty thinly, and you lay the slices out and you put it in your windowsill, so the sun shines on the slice, it will make more vitamin D. You actually convert more vitamin D into the mushroom. So if you're going to prepare something with mushrooms, slice them ahead of time. Stick them in front of a sunny window, no matter what time of the year it is, maybe a couple hours before you cook with it, and the mushrooms will actually give you more vitamin D. But it's a lot easier to get your regular dose of daily vitamin D by actually just having D3 supplements. And so that's an example.
Vitamin D3, also known as calciferol. This form of vitamin D is pretty amazing because your body actually makes it when your skin is exposed to sunlight. It's like your personal sunshine powdered vitamin factory. You can also get vitamin D3 from certain foods, especially animal-based ones like fatty fish, think salmon, trout, and mackerel, or even egg yolks. 2. Omega-3. Next, let's talk about omega-3 fatty acids, which are essential fats our body cannot produce on its own. Found in fish oil, flaxseed oil, and algae-based supplements, omega-3s play a crucial role in brain function, heart health, and reducing systemic inflammation.
I take omega-3 supplements. The omega-3s, I actually enjoy seafood, but for me, getting omega-3 supplements helps me top off on that, and without having the mercury and heavy metals from supplements can be really important, particularly for people who have difficulty getting a lot of some nutrients or their food. So for example, I think omega-3 fatty acids are a great supplement if you get a high quality omega-3. Not everybody eats oily fish, day in, 2 to 3 times a week. You only need to eat the amount in each serving with the size of a deck of playing cards, so you don't need to eat very much. But, that's not something most people do. People who live on the coastline, they might be doing it, but many people don't. So omega-3s are so important to our health. I mean, this has been shown time and time and again. That's a supplement that's definitely worth taking, and it's a lot easier to swallow omega-3s than it is actually to go to your fishmonger and then to look at what the catch of the day is. That's an example.
There are 3 main types of omega-3s, ALA, EPA, and DHA. EPA and DHA are particularly important for cardiovascular health as they help lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and improve arterial flexibility. Research also shows that omega-3s may slow the progression of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. 3. Probiotics. The third supplement on our list is probiotics, which are live beneficial bacteria that support gut health. Our gut microbiome is home to trillions of microorganisms that play a critical role in digestion, immune function, and even mental health.
I take some probiotics, but I am very conscious of the fact that, there's some probiotics that are not just good for your lower gut, the cecum I told you about, but even your mouth. So there's a bacteria called Lactobacillus reuteri. Same bacteria, by the way, in sourdough bread. Used to make sourdough bread. Also found in Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. The original stuff they use in Italy. They use that to actually start the cheese. Turns out that bacteria in your mouth, so I get it chewable, actually kills the bacteria in your oral mouth microbiome that causes cavities. Clinical trials have been done to show that you can actually lower the rate of cavities and better gum health by having Lactobacillus reuteri. So that's one of the probiotics, for example, that I take. Those are 3 of the supplements that I take. I don't like a big pile of pills in front of me.
Probiotic supplementation can help restore the balance of good bacteria in your gut, especially after antibiotics or during times of stress. Strains like Lactobacillus and Bifidobacterium are well researched for improving digestive health and enhancing immune response. But remember, not all probiotics are the same. It's essential to choose a product with specific strains tailored to your health needs. For example, if you're dealing with IBS, look for strains like Lactobacillus plantarum or Bifidobacterium infantis, which have been shown to alleviate symptoms like bloating and cramping.
Supplements are the real deal because they were once originally designed to help the body top off with what it actually needs. But if the marketing, and we're back to marketing now, sounds too good to be true, if the claims sound like they're just magical claims, that's when your spidey sense, your radar needs to go on that, maybe there's something not quite fully honest about what is being told about this, and it's being misrepresented. And so I think that every consumer needs to be able to, again, this is where I come back to, we all have mobile devices. We can easily search something. When in doubt, look it up.
Yeah.
Check it out, and then make your own decision if it fits your comfort zone. There are supplements that are absolutely valuable. Some that's research has actually proven to be helpful, and some that can be life-saving as well. Pregnant moms really need to be taking folate. If you don't have those, you'll have neural tube defects in your babies. The risks go much higher, so you really want to be able to actually take the evidence.
If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more science-based health insights. Let me know in the comments if there's a supplement or topic you'd like me to cover in a future video. Thank you for watching, and take care of your health. It's your greatest wealth.